I don't know if anybody's seeing this. I don't know if I'm actually still streaming or not. Theoretically, how we doing, Tech Flipper? How are we doing today? Did you just drop in, or have you been around? Because my stream has been showing people on, people off, but nothing has been going on in the chat. So in all honesty, I have no idea if anything's been streaming yet or not. You're doing good. I'm glad. You just noticed I was live. Okay. All right. Well, I will assume then that that I had uh, some technical difficulties, and I will pretend as though I literally just started. Okay. So what is going on, Ghost Valleys? I'm doing good. How are you? How are we doing? All right. So I'm going to get started pretending as though I'm literally just getting started. So one thing that I realized right before the stream started was I officially purchased my first Balisong 6 months ago on Wednesday. So I have literally only been doing this Balisong thing for about 6 months. So anybody who has been watching my stuff, anybody who has been tuning in, anybody who's been watching my live streams, I really appreciate it. Haven't been doing this very long, but you guys watching, you're the reasons why I'm able to go live, post my stuff. Why I'm still flipping is because you guys have been showing up, and I really appreciate that. What's going on, Young Blood? How we doing today? All right. So, needless to say, I haven't been doing this very long. I haven't been streaming very long, but you guys have been tuning in. I really appreciate it. Really, really appreciate it. So if you haven't noticed, for the last few days, I have been streaming a lot. I've been streaming every day, if not multiple times a day, to the point where I have been warned I may want to slow it down so that I don't start getting banned on YouTube for what do you call it? Putting out too much crappy content all at once. So I'm doing my best to not burn out the algorithm with my stuff. I'm also trying to do my best to make sure I don't burn myself out. I don't think that that's the case. I'm also not going to be streaming on a daily basis moving forward. What I'm most likely going to be doing is streaming. I think I'm going to stream twice a week. I'm going to do a midweek stream, probably early evening. And then I'm going to do a weekend stream, probably like a late Saturday morning or a early Saturday afternoon. That's what I'm thinking I'm going to do. You guys let me know how often you guys want to see my streams. Basically, what I want to do is I want to make sure that I'm doing this often enough, frequently enough that you all have the interaction. But I don't want to do it so much that I don't have anything to talk about and you don't have anything to listen to. So I'm trying to give myself about a 3-4 day window between streams so that I can let the community do some stuff. People put some stuff out there. Me have some things to respond back to come back and say, this is what I've been seeing in the community. What have you guys been seeing in the community? What's going on? So that's what I think I'm going to do is starting next week after the holiday weekend is behind us, I'm going to start streaming twice a week, Wednesday evenings and Saturday midday. So hopefully that works for everybody. Hopefully you guys tune in and we'll keep it going. Let's see. Youngblood in the chat. You guys won the tournament. Nice. Congratulations. I am so glad. So glad to hear that. Ghost Valleys, how did the stream go today? I was able to tune into to a bit of it. You and Hamster were streaming. That was really awesome. Hopefully you guys had a good turnout. Let's see. So I want to talk about a couple things today. Not too many. I don't know how long I'm going to be streaming for. But one of the things that I wanted to talk about, I've had a couple people reach out to me, which is really weird. People reaching out to me in the community, asking me questions is a very, very strange situation because I am new in the community and I am not an experienced flipper. So people asking me questions is really weird, but people have started reaching out and asking me questions. And one of those questions that people asked me was when you're starting to feel stuck with your flipping from a learning perspective or from a flipping perspective, when you guys start to feel stuck, what kind of stuff do you do to get out of that and to continue to level up your flipping? What do you guys do when you feel stuck? Or what do you do to avoid feeling stuck? Let's see. What I do, what I do to try to avoid feeling stuck is I set exceptionally low expectations. I only try to learn one thing at a time. That's my goal. And while I'm working on that one thing, I just continue to drill it, and eventually I'm going to get it. And when I do get it, then I put it into the combo that I work on, and start learning the next thing. Let's see. Ghost Bally says, can you help me with the transition to the thumb rollover in the behind the 8-ball? And then Youngblood says, I'm kind of stuck myself, and what I'm trying to do is practice flow and make new combos if I'm not wanting to learn new tricks. Working on flow is very key. Honestly, I felt stuck on tricks a lot throughout my flipping. I've found taking a break can be good, but also just consistently trying a trick, even if it feels foreign. Yeah, agreed. Eventually it will just happen. That is a true statement. Really what you got to do is just, you got to try, and you got to accept the fact that it's not going to land all the time. Sometimes you're going to drop it. Sometimes you're going to nick your finger. You're going to need to take a Band-Aid break. These things happen, and that's okay. Let's see. Don't get discouraged. Yeah. Some tricks I have just stopped trying to learn, and later on, after I've learned something else, I come back and it was easier to understand. Very true. Sometimes you're just not ready for it yet, and that's okay. Sometimes you just got to look around and find something else to learn right now. Or you could also, if you're struggling with like the behind the 8-ball, you can break it up into smaller chunks. The behind the 8-ball is just a couple of rollovers. So practice one of the rollovers, practice the other one, and then practice the transition from one to the other. Let's see. This takes time. It's going to be, nothing's going to be perfect overnight. That is very, very true. Unless you're Banks, and then they get it right in 5 minutes. Okay. I'm not as good as Banks. So it takes me more than 5 minutes. So are you guys currently stuck on anything? Is anybody trying to drill something that they are struggling with? Case in point, I'm going to try it, and it's not going to work out. But I'm still working on the Z choker to ice pick. I'm getting really comfortable with the Z choker, but dropping it to the ice pick is just not consistent for me. See, that was backwards. It was supposed to be landed like that, but I mean, that was two catches in a row. I mean, so still, it's like the more I'm doing this and only this, this is the first time I've actually dedicated some time in the last couple of days to trying the Z choker to ice pick, and normally 50% of the time I'm, as soon as it comes up here and I'm slamming my hand down, I'm just shoving it to the ground. But interestingly, I just got it like 4 times, and that's pretty awesome. So, right, I mean, it's sometimes you just got to get out of your own head, not think about what it is that you're doing, and then you turn back around and you look at what you're trying to do, and all of a sudden you realize that you just got it. Let's see, what do we have going on in the chat? For real, thanks, glow up was wild. I remember him being not so great, and now he's considered one of the best. The choker to ice pick is a weird one. Agreed. Let's see. I mean, Pyro can't do the choker fan still, so he's created the reverse choker. Really? I didn't know that. Yeah. I'm enjoying the choker. Choker fan. Well, the Z choker. I don't know. Let's see if I can. No. Let's try. I don't know. You guys tell me what that looked like, because I have no idea. Oh, no, that was horrible. All right, let's see. Ghost Bally's. Why are you skipping my comment? I am not skipping your comment. Where was it? Can you help me with the transition to the thumb rollover in the behind the 8 ball? Oh, that's right. I did read that. I did not go back to it. Okay, so let me see. So the behind the 8 ball is going to be that and that. So how do I do that? So I have the finger and then the thumb. Help transition from the thumb rollover to the thumb rollover. Okay. So what I do. Okay. So here, let me see if I can show you. No, Tech Flipper, you did. I mean, you typed a lot. That's fine. I appreciate it. I ran through. I did a little bit of talking and let the comments get away from me. So, so what I do. Let me see if I can give you a close up here. So what I do is I go out. You get the you get it around your finger here, and then as soon as the handle goes past the handle and blade go past my thumb, I kind of do an okay here, and that allows for it to roll out of here and then around your thumb, if that hopefully makes sense. So I don't know how smoothly I can do this slowly, but like that, and then you kind of do an okay sign with your finger, roll it over, and wait, no, I just confused myself. Okay, roll it over, and yeah, so let's one more time. Open around your index finger, and as soon as it hits your index finger, you put your thumb down there so you have a little circle that it rolls around, and then you get it around your thumb. That's how I do it. I mean, I don't know if that helps. Hopefully that helps give you some sort of visual cue about how it works for me, but that's how I try it. Okay, so when you guys, out of curiosity, when you started flipping, what sort of tricks or combos did you start with? Like, what got you into the hobby? That was another question that somebody reached out to me asking about was, what sort of combos got me into the hobby. Rollovers and flow. Rollovers 100% were where it was at for me. I love myself a good rollover. As you can tell, I mean, one of the things that I notice when I watch my streams afterwards to see how engaging or how boring or cringy it might be, I do find myself here just talking a lot, and I find myself just doing the behind the 8 ball to helix, and then cycle through that. Hopefully it's not overly boring, but I mean, the rollovers is where it's at, especially when you're getting started. That's what I did and what I still do as kind of my default is rollovers. Once you get comfortable with rollovers, that's where you can, turn a rollover into a behind the 8 ball, turn it into a helix, string a couple things together. Do a chaplain and aerial. Oops. Get some fans in there, some twirls, whatever. But for me, rollovers were my entry point into balisong flipping. Right after rollovers, though, was fanning. As soon as I got a solid handle on rollovers, immediately my brain went to fanning. This right here, the palm fan. I tried to do the palm fan almost before I tried to do just the regular fan. To the point where the regular fan, I mean, with the refault especially, but with the regular fan, it's harder for me to get into that than it is for me to palm fan. Just because I love palm fanning. Rollovers are really 80% of balisong tricks. True. And then when you get more complicated and more impressive, I'm starting to realize aerials too are very much a staple in a lot of people's flipping. Rollovers and aerials. I honestly don't even do behind the 8-ball anymore. I don't know why. I can't even imagine not doing the behind the 8-ball. It is such an integral part of my flipping. You never learned behind the 8-ball. Really? Seriously? I cannot wrap my head around flipping a balisong and not doing a behind the 8-ball. It is without question my favorite. I won't say it's my favorite thing to do. It is my most comfortable thing to do. I can do behind the 8-ball to a helix and just cycle through those until I'm done flipping for the day. I don't need to. And that's the thing for me about balisong flipping is, some people are doing it for learning crazy tricks. Some people are doing it because they want to be, the next internet sensation. Some people are doing it because they want to get into the competitions. I honestly, I don't know why I do it. I do it because it's a fun fidget spinner thing, and I have ADHD, so fidget things work out really well for me. But I don't care what I'm doing with a balisong. Literally, I can be holding a balisong, doing a behind the 8-ball to a helix, to a behind the 8-ball, to a helix for 45 minutes straight, talking to somebody about whatever it is. And I'm golden. I'm living the dream. I could not be happier so long as I'm not throwing the balisong up and smacking it in my face like I just did. Behind the 8-ball is like the staple. That is true. That was one of your first tricks you had to learn. You love fanning too. Probably do that more than anything else. I probably fan more than anything else just simply because I can fan when I'm sitting down at my desk, when I'm at work, when I'm at home. I can fan while I'm sitting. I've seen a lot of people post their YouTube content where they're sitting down crisscross applesauce, flipping a balisong. I cannot do that to save my life. I have to have ample. Because it's because I'm new, so my hand goes crazy. Like my chaplain is probably looks like this to all you experienced flippers out there. But so I need a lot more room when I'm doing my flipping. So when I'm sitting in my chair, I can fan, and I don't need a whole lot of room for that. That's something that I can just easily do without a whole lot of movement. So yeah, I love fans. Love fans. What else do we got going in the chat? That was one of your first tricks you had to learn. I don't know. It was just you were just drawn to it, and it pleases you, and it pleases me to flip. I don't know what it is either. Right? Same. I probably flip sitting more than anything else. Yeah, I flip standing. Obviously, you guys are seeing it right now. I cannot flip while sitting down, other than a couple basic things. Almost feels more comfortable to flip while sitting. Yeah. Whereas for me, it's standing. I'm a moving around. I'm a walking. Plus, I like to listen to music while I flip. I don't do music while I'm streaming because I don't know how the whole copyright stuff works. Um, but that's the other thing is if I'm listening to music while I'm flipping, I sometimes feel like like my flipping gets in tune with the beat of the music almost, and it feels very very comfortable, very natural to me. So so I do stand while I flip, but I do listen. I like to listen to music while I flip too. What do you guys? What about you guys? Do you listen to? Do you guys listen to tunes while you're flipping? Do you listen to other YouTubers, other Balisong flippers while you're doing your Balisong flipping? Or do you? What do you guys do to keep your mind busy while you are doing your Balisong flipping? Let's see. I think we already covered what are the first tricks that you were using when you got into the hobby. What are you guys' opinions on tutorials? How do you guys learn new stuff? Do you like to watch the tutorial channels like Big Flips? Do you guys like to watch the tutorials that like Squid Industries puts out? Do you like to watch the creators like Artsy, like Will Hirsch? Who do you like? Where do you like getting your ideas from? Or do you watch the flippers? I mean, do you watch, you know, the Pez, the Satch, the Flippin' the Loon? Do you watch what they're doing and then slow down their videos and see if you can repeat it? Let's see. You usually play some music. Also, lighting can play a big role in how good flipping looks. I don't know. That is what it is, but outside really hits Diddy. Almost feels more comfortable doing it sitting. Definitely more. Oh, yeah. Let's see. I personally watched Big Flips. That's how I got into Balisong flipping. Was I had stumbled across a Discord where someone gave me instruction on what I should learn in what steps, and from there learn all of the things in this set of instructions, and then from there learn whatever you want. And I did that, and that's been working for me. But I've been skipping some stuff. I noticed this morning. Anybody who's been watching knows that I do not yet know the short stop, and that's one that I skipped in the instructions. Clearly, you watch all of them, but most of your favorite Balisong flipping content exists on Instagram. Fair. I have said it before. I am not familiar with how Instagram works. I know how to open it. I know how to watch shorts, but I have not figured it out yet. Instagram flipping is so much better for flipping clips and skill. Yep, I believe it. Okay, let's see. So here's a question for you. You guys obviously watch Balisong content just like I do. Oh, wait, okay, let's see. I usually look up a trick by its name, learn it, and then watch everyone who has a tutorial for said trick, unless it's a tech trick. And then I'm just watching a reel from somebody on Instagram. Okay. So how about I start flipping something? I keep doing that. I keep getting to talk and stop the flipping. So a question for you guys. How do you guys survive January as Balisong flippers? So in January, you have the Bally Awards are now behind us. You have Blade Bias, who typically posts every other day, taking the majority of the month off. How do you guys, as Balisong content digesters of the internet, how do you survive the month of January not having Blade Bias to depend on for your Balisong flipping content? What do you guys do? Do you watch reruns of the old blade bias stuff? Do you guys watch other content creators that you regularly see, or do you just tough it out and accept the fact that Ethan is not posting until later this month or early next month? Yeah, a lot of missing content. I guess you're helping fill the void, to be honest. I am trying. In all honesty, that is an active thought that I have had is, maybe I'm not the only one who is itching for Balisong content. And I know that the majority of the community is active in the community, but on Instagram. And but I know that not everybody uses Instagram. I'm not proficient with it. So my brain tells me there's got to be some subset of Balisong flipping people that are dedicated to the YouTube platform. So that's why I'm sticking it out here. Let's see. Yeah, I've been looking at a lot of new Balisong YouTubers, like you said, Hamster, etc. Let's see. Instagram, they post. Okay, I'm skipping some stuff. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of dying without the content. Agreed, Youngblood. Agreed. Missing the content. I guess I'm helping fill the void. Thank you. Instagram is where they're posting flipping clips. Some streamers, and I love rewatching Hirsch videos. Agreed. I agreed. Did you guys watch? I think it was his last video, because it's been a while. I mean, he has not been. Him and Brandon have been taking some time between video drops. But did you guys watch the one that he had done on? Oh, what's the name? The pen and knife store. What is it called? Oops. It is called, I want to say it's like Penchetta. Is that right? Let's see. I'll find it here. Penchetta. Yeah. Did you guys watch the video on that Will did on Penchetta? It was really, yeah, Penchetta is awesome. Yeah, I'm definitely going to check Penchetta out the next time I go down to Arizona. Let's see. I post mainly flipping clips and stream every now and then, and tech. Okay. Penchetta flip made you want to get into pens. I have a couple pens too. Pens are cool. And technically you can flip pens, but they're not nearly as fun to flip as knives, as far as I'm concerned. Let's see. You were excited to see that video. Yep. I want to go to Arizona just to see Penchetta. Agreed. Can't wait to have the first opportunity to get out to Arizona, go to Penchetta, check out their pens, check out their knives, not just the Balisong knives, but the entire store. It looked really, really cool. So, all right. So you guys watch Will Hirsch reruns, Blade Bias reruns, I'm sure. Let's see. Flow Bros, they seem cool. Yes. So see, that's the thing. I'm glad that you mentioned that, because I keep forgetting. I keep mentioning the fact that I'm always on the lookout for Balisong related content. I have not found anything or stumbled across anything by Flow Bros yet. So let me do that right now. Just so I don't. Flow Bros. Well, I'm going to have to find them. Those two kids are really proficient. I was kind of amazed at their Blade East comp performance. So they have an Instagram account. They post stories and clips. They had a YouTube channel, but they don't post much. That explains why I have not stumbled across them yet. Okay, I'm going to have to check them out for sure. Flow Bros. Okay, I will check them out. All right, let's see. Let's see. Okay, I think you guys are talking about the East Comp performance. I'm gonna have to watch it. I'm gonna have to check it out. All right. Let's see. There is a video on demand of the Blade Show flipping competition. Yeah, I know. I have not watched it yet. I don't know why I haven't. Something kept me from watching that stuff. I need to watch the flipping competitions. That's for sure. It's a good watch. All right, I will make time today to watch the flipping competition. Cool. All right. Well, I'm actually gonna stop my stream for the day. That's some good content. Watch all the old Blade Show stuff. Yeah, I will. I will watch the old Blade Show stuff or the old competition stuff. I definitely need to do that. But as far as today's stream goes, I'm keeping it short. Like I said, it's very easy for me right now to run out of stuff to talk about because I've been streaming so often, so frequently. That is going to change. I'm going to be streaming twice a week moving forward. I'm going to be streaming Wednesday early evenings, and I'm going to be streaming Saturday late morning, early afternoons. So moving forward, look for me streaming twice a week. And what you'll be getting from me is a rundown of who I've been listening to, who I've been watching, what Balisong news has been out there in the community. And then what you guys have been talking to me about and what questions I've been having. So you guys can help me and I can help you as new people come into the community and stumble across my content. Maybe I can help ease them into the community and into Balisong flipping. Let's see, who do we got? Or what do we got? Awesomeness. No worries. Take care. Have a great rest of the day. Awesome. So, Tech Flipper, Youngblood. Who else did we have in the chat today? Ghost Ballies. All of you, appreciate it. Everybody have a great rest of the day. Look out for my next drop. I don't know if my first bi-weekly drop is going to be this Wednesday or if I'm going to wait until next weekend and start it out on Saturday's drop. But look out for the next one. For the time being, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for saying hi. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Love you.